65 on the beach. Saturday the 15th of February at BT Tripla. Finnish champion Niko the Hunter Aikonen is a well-versed southpaw striker with a thunderous left leg and knockout power in both hands. With a sizable frame for the division and no notable weaknesses, the highly technical modern martial artist is set to go far on his path. Aikonen steps in to hunt for his 5th consecutive knockout victory. Catalin Safta, on top of being a proven Brazilian jiu-jutsu specialist with an arsenal of dangerous chokes and submissions, has truly heavy hands and likes to throw serious leather. The specimen of raw athletic power will likely look to ground the hunter and drag him to deep waters. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the encounter of precision versus raw power. Niko the Hunter Aikonen versus Catalin Safta.
To the blue corner, Catalin Safta.
Slick talent. He is on a roll, that is for sure. Both inside and outside the cage. He welcomed his son Matthias Altini to the world in April of 2022, and he's coming off of a very impressive decision victory over Denmark's Rick Gangia earlier this year in a fight where he was taken in to be the stepping stone of the local prospect, but Safta would not have it. He turned things around and actually produced the fight of the night at that event in Copenhagen that night. So he is undefeated against Nordic fighters so far, hoping to keep that undefeated stat intact here tonight.
Yeah, and if he's going to have a way to do it, it seems like his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt might be one of those possible ways.
Yep.
Specifically considering that he is facing a very talented striker tonight. However, he's no slouch on the feet himself. He's got some heavy hands. And as you can see by his record, he can knock people the hell out.
Absolutely. I mean, dangerous on the feet and equally dangerous with his ground and pound if the fight gets to the mat. He's also a 2-time WBJJA champ and got his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt in June of 2022 as well. So 2022 was a great year for him, and he's looking to make 2024 just as great.
Yeah, and he's obviously well-rounded, so there's a good chance he does that here tonight. This is a tough test for Niko Aikonen, but I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Absolutely. I mean, this is such a great challenge for both fighters here because, I mean, for Safta, he is now facing, I mean, basically a striking specialist in Niko Aikonen. He's fought more kind of all-round-ish kind of guys, or guys who have been all-around but leaning on the grappling and wrestling. So I'm very interested in seeing how he's going to fare against an elite striker like Aikonen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, hey, he's got all the tools necessary to take Aikonen down and submit him. Let's see if Aikonen is able to stop that from happening.
To the red corner, Niko Aikonen.
Now, this is certainly not the type of entrance people are used to seeing from Niko Aikonen. Here tonight, he has a vision of focus. They're used to seeing the theatrics. They're used to seeing the wild dancers and the crazy entrances. Here tonight, he makes a clean, stern walk to the cage with a look of determination on his face and a fun hat. But he's here to do business.
Oh, definitely.
And his business is very dangerous. He has accurate southpaw striking, a thunderous left kick, KO power any way he wants it, and a very big frame. He's a dangerous fighter. He's got laser-like precision. They don't call him the hunter for nothing. He puts his shots where they're gonna do the most damage. And this is a very, very dangerous matchup for Catalin Safta here with Niko Aikonen standing across the cage from him.
Absolutely. I love the dangers that both of these fighters present towards each other. And any way you slice it, I am certain that both of these fighters are going to leave this cage much more improved and stronger fighters than they were when they entered it.
This is a dangerous matchup for both men and very exciting for us fans.
Oh, absolutely. This is the fight that I had circled on the fight card as a personal favorite. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape before we get this party started. As we can see there, Aikonen is taller. He does have a very big reach advantage as well. Stats are pretty simple. Both guys have 6 fights and both are in their upper 20s. That being said and done, it's time for the official introductions and to get this fight locked and loaded.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, fighter with a professional record of 4 wins and 2 losses, weighing 70.3 kilos, fighting out of Switzerland, Catalin Safta! And in the red corner, Lahti-based Finnish fighter representing all 3 fight team, with a professional record of 4 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw, weighing 70.6 kilos, fighting out of Finland, Niko Hunter Aikonen!
The Finn here tonight will look to improve himself to 5-1 with another first round victory here tonight, I'm sure. However, standing across the cage from him is Catalin Safta, who has a very marked interest in not letting that happen.
Yeah, and he's a gamer, you know. Safta, he's one that welcomes tough challenges, doesn't mind being the away fighter. All right, first round, here we go. Switzerland versus Finland.
And a hard kick to the body of Aikonen. Safta dives on that takedown. Aikonen slapping him in the face, showing exceptional balance as well as he circles out and away from that takedown.
That was some of the most unorthodox takedown defense I've seen in a while.
Aikonen clipped him there. He threw that kick, and I'm pretty sure the knee landed just on the chin of Safta. Aikonen trying to strike with laser-like precision. Safta using good lateral movement. Keeping himself moving.
Just
thunderous kicks from Safta.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking Safta's kicks.
Aikonen has that reach advantage, however, so if he's able to continue to put laser-like precision on the chin of Safta, this could be an early night. Brutal kicks from Safta, but Aikonen just focused, blasting forward, choosing his shots very carefully.
Yeah, his focus is like the lighting above the cage, that being laser-like. And they started to settle into Aikonen's rhythm a little bit more now. At first it was a little bit hectic. It was more kind of a storm that Safta wants, but some nice inside leg kicks there.
Yeah, and a right hand got through for Safta, but Aikonen trying to melt him.
Yeah, it was just firing shots there like it was a hip-hop diss track or something.
Good use of the jab from Aikonen, but tremendous use of kicks thus far here tonight for Safta. And that midsection is red for Aikonen. One of those early thunderous right kicks. really did some damage on that southpaw.
Oh, yeah, that rear kick.
Aikonen just crashes through with a solid left straight.
Nice dodge of the kick there for Aikonen. Oh, my goodness.
Aikonen uses his own kick, and I think he hurt him. But Safta is coming in hard, swinging with everything he's got and throwing that kick wherever he can to damage that leg of Aikonen.
I mean, Safta is not here to be anybody else's stepping stone. That is evident. A lesser fighter would have crumbled at this point, but he's still in the fight, and he's firing shots of his own.
Absolutely. Aikonen going to work on that body, and Safta shoots for a takedown, but Aikonen's got his neck in a dangerous spot potentially. Nope, nothing doing there.
This is now heavy hips here from Aikonen. Forces Safta to pursue the single leg instead of a double leg takedown.
Goes towards a high crotch, chaining together the wrestling attempts nicely there, but that can be a bit difficult on a guy like Aikonen who truly does have such tremendous balance. We saw that earlier. Safta was able to get that leg and elevate it, but Aikonen, with just such tremendous balance, was hopping around and slapping the hell out of him. However, Safta just hits him again and again. He's got Aikonen on wobbly legs, but Aikonen is swinging hard back.
I mean, they are both throwing fight-ending shots here.
This is wild. Nasty intentions with every single shot here. Safta's face is red. Aikonen eats another leg kick there. Those can add up quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I do wonder if his fight goes to a second round, how Aikonen will be moving off of that lead leg.
Hard to say, but if this goes to a second round, it's a really big question right now, considering both of these fighters are throwing absolutely everything they have.
But it's interesting, now it is actually Safta, the one that's pressing the action, putting on the pressure here.
Aikonen's leg might be compromised.
Yeah.
And Safta is just throwing heat. Aikonen, though, throws heat of his own, and he's got that laser-like left hand. Oh, and
wow.
He tags him again with it.
40 seconds left now in the first round, and there is a horrific mark on the right side of Safta's body as well, courtesy of Niko Aikonen.
Yeah, Niko Aikonen's got a hell of a left kick, huh? Oh, and he tags him again.
I mean, in the boxing exchanges, Aikonen is definitely getting the better of him. The kicking range, we're almost going shot for shot.
Oh, man, swing and a miss. Aikonen just moved out of the way of that one. 10 seconds left. What an exciting first round. Both fighters throwing absolutely everything they can.
Yeah, this has been...
Safta, I think, does not feel like that first round ended up going his way in the end.
Yeah.
Aikonen trying to regain composure, rather. He did get tagged with some hard shots in that round, but he hit Safta with clean strikes.
And it almost looked like Aikonen was getting a little bit frustrated or angry in there as he was trying to counter Safta.
Here you see him displaying that excellent balance and just trying to crack Safta with whatever he can en route to defending that takedown.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Shots getting through on occasion that guard. Aikonen hit him with everything he could there.
Safta's got to be careful about dipping his head like that. I mean, sure, he's dodging the punches, but if a knee is thrown up the middle, it could be good night.
And not just a knee, but that thunderous left kick that Aikonen has. He's hitting him to the body here, but if he dips to that right side, Aikonen can really knock him out with that thunderous left kick. That's a dangerous spot you don't want to be in against a talented striker like Niko Aikonen.
Oh, for sure.
But he throws heat himself. And they take this out of the first round, which is exciting to see because this is truly a tremendous fight.
Yeah, exactly the kind of test that Aikonen needed after his previous performances.
Yeah, and he's got him up against the cage early here, and he throws that left hand. What I'd really like to see him do is try to get Safta moving towards that left kick, and then when he dips that head, really make use of that left high kick. Whoa!
Safta connected there.
Yeah, they're both throwing hell-bent leather.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, another solid kick to the body for Aikonen.
And I really think that inside leg kick is bothering Aikonen because he started getting clipped from punches after getting hit with one of those kicks.
Yeah, of course, it slows down the movement and really damages your ability to stay mobile. But he keeps working that jab, and that's truly perhaps the hidden weapon here in this fight for him, is just continuing to work that jab and hit that face of Safta.
Yeah, I mean, a good jab will set up so much of everything else that you want to accomplish. So
yeah, and he's, with his kind of like more forward stance here and the huge overhand winging punches of Safta, he's able to sneak that jab in there pretty well, actually. And that can end up, really turning the tide and opening up that beautiful left hand.
It was a nice connection there from Aikonen a little bit earlier.
And it can score him point after point after point as well. Oh, another hard leg kick, low kick. Aikonen able to fend off the takedown for now.
Great defense there from within. Can he get out of this position as well? Because, I mean, obviously, this is where Safta wants to be. He's been working hard and diligently in order to set up some kind of takedown, but no, he cannot manage to ground his opponent.
Oh, Aikonen hit him hard again with that left, and again!
He's turning it up.
Aikonen staying focused, trying to put as many shots on target as he can, and he hits him with that left kick high. Oh, and once to the body.
The sound is just horrific. I am very impressed with the durability of Safta, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely. Specifically when Aikonen is just kind of walking him down. Oh, and a kick up the middle from Safta. It's clear he's not going anywhere. If you want him out of this fight, you're going to have to put him out.
Oh, definitely. Safta is tough as nails. I mean, we've never seen anybody do this well, eating this many of these brutal shots from Aikonen as Safta is.
No, Aikonen can crack, but Safta has a chin on him. Aikonen's just doing really good with that distance management. Everything, he's just barely out of the way, staying right in the pocket. Staying where he can hit Safta, but Safta can't hit him back. Oh, and a hard head kick.
The sound echoed through the whole
but
arena.
Safta doesn't give a damn. Look at him. He gestured him on.
Yeah, and that's got to be almost a little demoralizing that this guy is just eating everything that you're throwing at him.
You know what? I don't know. Do you quite get demoralized when you know you can crack like Aikonen can? Yeah. He's like, okay, yeah, you can take that, but one of these is going to get you. And I think that's the confidence he has in his striking acumen.
And once again, the defense from Aikonen just top-notch. Nice straight left there.
Staying composed and staying patient and just continuing to try to put things together. But man,
1 minute.
Safta can hit. Any punch can change the tide here. This is wild.
And that jab is really landing for Aikonen.
That's his key to victory here, I think, is just to continuously put that jab in the face of Safta and use it to set up those thunderous kicks and that laser-like left hand down the pipe.
Again, a gorgeous
Safta,
snap.
it's clear he's, another head kick. Safta, it's clear he's got to get, just continuously, he's got to just stay on top of Aikonen, throwing those big punches and see if he can get him to the cage and out of distance.
Yeah, abandoned that takedown attempt midway through it, did Safta.
Oh, and he cracked Aikonen there.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, both of them throwing hard.
A right hand got through there from the Swiss.
Wow, what a tremendous second round.
Oh, great
Man,
fight.
The adrenaline,
Yeah.
This is crazy. Every single punch, every single kick thrown with nasty intention. Aikonen just looking composed. And here we see some of those shots. Aikonen extending a little bit much on some of those and putting himself in harm's way, but then just able to, just a game of inches here, pull himself out. And when he can get Safta covering up, he's able to put in good work and land good solid volume. Here he puts him against the cage, and then he cracks him with shot after shot after shot. That's tremendous work from Aikonen.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, especially once he manages to hold him by the cage, then that is when he's at his most dangerous.
Uppercuts there, and again
out.
going to work with the jab, but Safta saying, come on, bring it on. Man, what a tremendous fight, these two.
Yeah.
Whoa, Safta tough as nails, Aikonen an absolute sniper. Tough himself, taking big shots and continuing to push forward.
I mean, I told you, Safta is a game opponent. He's proving it here.
Absolutely. This is a tremendous caliber of matchup. Oh, and Aikonen stings him with that left hand again.
Another nice kick to the body.
Safta tries to close the gap there and nothing doing. Aikonen puts that jab back in his face, and I really think he needs to work that jab here. If he can get Safta covering up, he can use his greater precision to really put him in dangerous spots.
Goes to the body again with the kick, does Aikonen. Whew.
This is such an exciting fight. You feel like anything can happen going into this third round. Both of these guys just throw with such tremendous power and speed.
Nice timing with that takedown attempt there for Safta, but look at that. Aikonen easily gets out.
Yeah, Aikonen shrugs it off.
Huge striking connection there for Safta. That was like a 3 or 4 punch connection.
Oh, and Aikonen's wobbled! He's in danger here. He's got to find a way to keep his legs underneath him. And Safta's trying to pour it on.
Now Aikonen firing back with his back against the cage.
Aikonen is never out of this, but he's got to just do something to get a moment to compose himself. And Safta throws a knee up the middle. Aikonen's hurt, but he's throwing. This is tremendous. He's got to keep a volume up, though, to keep Safta off of him, specifically when he is in such a dangerous spot. And Safta swinging hard.
I mean, he's doing everything he can to put Aikonen down, but it's just not working. He's connecting. He's doing a lot of damage, but I think Aikonen might be coming back with a bit of a counter now. Oh, nice kick to the body.
Aikonen trying to put the hurt on him as well. Neither man out of this fight, no matter what they take. This is tremendous action. Aikonen putting that jab back in his face. And both men swinging here. Aikonen can't let that cage get cut off for him, though.
Yeah, he's got to be careful when he's backing away. He's eating a lot of shots as he's trying to get out of there. Just keep that guard high when he backs out.
The best defense here for him might be a good offense, though, because when he gets backed up like this, he's in trouble. Aikonen's down! Hard shot to the body, and he covers up. He just took too much and could not keep going. Safta just poured it on him. And Aikonen down after that shot to the body.
And still undefeated against Nordic fighters. Catalin Safta improves to 5-2. What a warrior.
Tremendous work from Safta, just pouring it on to take Aikonen out of there.
I mean, that was just a grueling blood and guts battle back and forth.
Absolutely, and honestly, going into the last few moments of that fight, you felt like anything could happen.
Yeah.
And that's the type of fight I want to see again and again. Just beautiful work from both fighters. Truly tremendous show of grit from both of them.
Oh, yes. Please, let's take a look at some of that action.
Solid left hand on the jaw of Aikonen, and he just swims forward. Aikonen was not able to keep him off of him. He gets backed up against the cage, and that's where Safta did a lot of damage. In those moments where Aikonen's attempting to move backward rather than keep his foot on the gas.
Yeah.
And here you see again, left hands on the chin of Aikonen.
Yeah, it was those blitzes going forward that were just so dangerous for Safta. And here up against the cage, we have the finishing sequence. Those succession of knees and then
just pouring it on, hits him to the breadbasket, and Aikonen goes down. Truly tremendous performance from both fighters, though, and a good show of both, skill and heart for both fighters here.
Oh, definitely.
Beautiful work.
And like I said earlier, I mean, any way that this fight was going to end, I am confident still that both of these fighters are emerging much better versions of themselves than they were when they entered, because they were tested like nothing else here tonight. Both of them, they both threw themselves into the fire with reckless abandon. And sure, only one fighter can leave as a winner, but both of them have earned a valuable, valuable night of experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a tremendous performance for both fighters, and a truly just an incredible fight for the fans. Got to be fight of the night thus far.
Oh, 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight ends after 2 minutes and 22 seconds of the third round. Winner by technical knockout, Catalin Safta!
Tremendous performance by Safta to really weather hard offense from Niko Aikonen, precise shots from Niko Aikonen to eventually get him going on that back foot, get him up against the cage, tee off with whatever weapons he had in the arsenal, and eventually put him down. Man, that was an exciting fight.
Oh yeah, best fight of the night so far. I am interested in seeing what the Swiss slugger has to say about those 3 rounds of pure war.
Let's hear it.
Catalin, congratulations. That was a great victory over a tough opponent. That was a real war. How did it feel?
First of all, I want to thank you to everybody who's come here to watch us. Thank you so much. Without you, we are nothing. We cannot fight. So thank you so much, Finland, to have me here. It was a great war. Very tough opponent. So I would like to thank you to Niko. I love to fight with him. I'm sure he's gonna be on the top. So it was just a step in my career. Thank you so much, Niko, to give me this fight. It was a war. So if you wanna have me again in Finland, it'd be a big honor for me to come back. So thank you to everybody. See you soon.
Catalin Safta!
Tremendous fight here tonight. It was.
Yeah.
I think the most important, thank you to my family. This victory is for my son, for Matthias. I want to be an example for him, and I'm sure I am. Thank you so much. Fight Factory, Strike Academy. I love you, boys.
Such a beautiful message, dedicating this fight, this victory to his son, who he wants to be an example for. Man, that was a truly exciting fight. Just an absolute war, very back and forth with insane moments for both men. I would not mind seeing a rematch on that one, though, because it was so close.
Yeah, really.
In terms of, Aikonen had him hurt many times as well. And man, what a truly tremendous fight. And two incredible fighters.
Definitely.
All adrenaline, action-packed matchup.
As promised, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I cannot wait to see what's next for both of those men. We are about to go, however, to an intermission in the Cage Top 10 Knockouts Part 2. What an exciting fight.
Yeah, if you guys like that, you're gonna love what else is on store as well, so don't go anywhere.
4 exciting fights coming next. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Cage on the beat, here we go!
Cage 65 on the beach. Saturday the 15th of February at Vici Tripla.